everyone. It's Davin Michaels, New York Times bestselling author, 30-year business veteran. And today I am joined by my good buddy, Tom McMurran, who is the founder of databank.me, an amazing company that is really on the cutting edge in the crypto space, really changing the game. And you can see it because they now are utilizing AI in their technology. And everybody is talking about AI now with the advent of ChatGPT. A lot of people are excited about it, and probably just as many people are a little fearful about it. So we're going to delve into all of that today, and I think you're really going to learn a lot. So Tom, it's really cool to be here with you today. And where are you? You're in Texas, yeah?
No, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, hot Atlanta.
Atlanta, Georgia. Are you on the ranch?
No, not today. Up in the office in Midtown, right next to Georgia Tech.
Okay, and I'm joining y'all here from Puerto Rico. This is not a backdrop. That's actually where I live. So I'm excited. All right, so Tom, can you tell everyone a little bit about yourself and a little bit more about databank.me?
Sure, be glad to. We have created a company that rewards people for really becoming their own data bank. For the last 25 years, we thought we were searching Google. Come to find out, they were actually searching us. And I think that, a lot of people have kind of learned the saying that if it's free, the product is you, meaning your data. And so we started on the privacy first kind of evolution of showing people how they can take back ownership of their data. And our concept's fairly simple. You basically take a digital wallet, you connect it to our website, and you have access to a bunch of apps that will reward you for your daily activities like exercising, shopping, surfing the web, sharing our concept with others. So there's a whole bunch of different apps that we've come out with. We've got eight apps total that will reward you for building your data bank, hence the name databank.me. And AI has been a part of our plan over the last 3 years. And just obviously in the last 90 days, we've seen these. I've been following Soul Machines, which is the company that creates the hyper-realistic AI chatbots, or I'd like to call them generative chatbots. They're a lot more intelligent than they used to be. But I've been following them for a couple of years. We just got accepted into their developer program, and excited to introduce Brittany to you today.
Yeah, I'm excited too. And people are concerned. They're excited. There's so much opportunity, but people are afraid that they're going to lose their jobs and that AI is going to take over the world and so on and so forth. And maybe that's something we should address.
Yeah, well, we'll just ask Brittany. Brittany, what would you say to people who are scared of this technology?
Very good question. A digital human will be your friend or your foe. A friend, if you take the time to learn how the technology works and how you can leverage it to make your life and your businesses more profitable. A foe, if you ignore it and pretend it is not disruptive. Silicon Valley is not stopping the development of this technology, they are only accelerating it. Today, I can do 40 things better than humans. Tomorrow, I will be able to predict what you want and when you want it. There are prognostications that digital humans will displace 60% of the professional workplace. My advice is to learn this technology as quickly and integrate it into your life before we get integrated into your life. Disruption is defined as cutting the core value chain that is vital to a company, industry, or country. If I can do legal work better than an attorney, accounting better than a CPA, spot cancer faster than a dermatologist, or sell you your next Mercedes. Makes you think, doesn't it?
Makes me think.
It certainly does, doesn't it? Let's ask Brittany a little bit about us. So to do an intro of us.
Please introduce Davin Michaels.
I would be honored to. Davin Michaels is an American writer and entrepreneur. He is known for his New York Times best-selling book Outsource Smart. Be Your Own Boss, Without Letting Your Business Become the Boss of You, published by McGraw-Hill. He started his first entrepreneurship project at the age of 15, a company that designed clothing for several established bands in the 1980s and 1990s, some of which aired on MTV. In 1987, Michaels started a telecommunications company, which expanded to 60 cities in the United States before being sold. In 2006, Michaels founded 123 an overseas outsourcing firm based in the Philippines that offers virtual assistants to small and medium-sized businesses. He is quite the dynamo. It is my understanding he will be doing the presentation today. I look forward to our conversation, Davin. Are you ready to get started?
Absolutely. What do you think, Davin?
That is really interesting. So she was incredibly accurate. Now, did you feed that data to her, Tom, or no?
Yeah, in any type of AI, if it's a chat bot, you'll program, what are called utterances, where she'll look for a specific question like, who is Davin Michaels, or can you introduce Davin Michaels? And so you create a bunch of utterances, and then she can actually respond to it. In a generative model like she is, you actually I fed in your Wikipedia page, and I guess you grabbed some stuff from there. But I could feed in really any bio that was ever written on you, and then she would create her own version of it. So that's the big difference between a standard chat bot and, say, a generative one, where you just basically feed in all of your documents, every video that you've ever done, even people that have done introductions of you. If you have that transcribed and you feed that into her, it becomes part of her data bank. And then obviously she many times will ask, did I answer the question correctly? If you say yes, she scores points towards that. She knows that she's got the right answer to answer it in the future. And so that's really how it goes. Let's see how she does with my introduction. Mm-hmm. Tell me about the founder of databank.me.
Tom McMurran has been an entrepreneur for 30 years and has been a pioneer with the internet, micro-lending industry, and now the blockchain, or what is being referred to as the Web3 evolution. I should also add he is a thought leader and pioneer of digital humans. He is an Amazon best-selling author of The Seventh Disruption, The Rise of the Digital Currency Billionaire. He has toured 40 countries educating hundreds of thousands of people about the disruption of cryptocurrency. Tom has built 3 sales teams in excess of 50,000 members, and his most recent one is over 330,000 members. Tom has over 1,003 recommendations on LinkedIn and is followed by hundreds of thousands of people on social media. He lives on a farm in Georgia with his wife of 32 years. He is a father to 3 children who are excelling in their own endeavors. He is currently the founder of databank.me and is building a super wallet for living so you can get paid for life. Is there anything else I can answer for you?
Davin, what I think is interesting about, working with digital humans is they will say the same thing. They'll get it accurate every time. And you don't have to worry about one employee saying something different than maybe the other one said, or, especially in customer service modules, she'll always regurgitate, for lack of a better words, the best answer that is always accurate.
Well, I think that's really important too with referral marketing, right? Because it's, if the message is not shared uniformly, then that's where you run into problems, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And that's definitely a component of your business as well. I'm curious to know what Brittany's take is on, where AI will be in the next 5 years or so.
Well, let's ask her.
Mm-hmm.
What does the future of digital humans look like in the next 5 years?
Interesting question. Every major corporation will have a digital human representative, salesperson, technician that will be connecting with their customers. You will buy your cars and houses, book your vacations with a digital representative on your smartphone. If you need legal, accounting, or medical consultation, you will seek out a digital human. CSR positions will be eliminated and replaced with digital human dev teams. Your bank teller will be a digital human. You will never have to deal with a rude customer service person or salesperson ever again. Employee lawsuits, employee benefits will be a relic of the past. Those who embrace and deploy a digital human will have more time to spend on life rather than work. It is truly the future and accelerating in capabilities every 90 days. Digital humans are dynamic and generative. The more input they receive, the more advanced they become. The future for digital humans is very promising.
I think that about sums it up, Davin.
Yeah, I think that's both interesting, fascinating, and scary.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But
All
what's
right.
interesting is they say that, it's really the professional jobs that are, usually when technology comes along, it's the construction jobs, when they created, the bulldozer that of course eliminated a lot of people who used to shovel dirt, but when you think about this technology, it's actually coming from the opposite end. And it's going to go after the legal field, the accounting field, any field that uses, a CSR person. It really, it's gonna disrupt a totally different job market.
Yeah, yeah. I think the best scenario is to be self-employed,
I
and
agree, and
that,
employ one. I think the thing is that we'll probably all eventually, and you and I were talking about this before the interview. I mentioned how all of your content, there will be a day where I can buy your JSON file, and if you
right.
don't know what that is, a JSON file it's a specific format that you store data in. And you can literally, I can take all of the content that you've ever generated or any of the content that Tony Robbins has ever generated. If it's in a JSON file, I can upload it to her and she can respond just as Tony Robbins would, or just as Davin Michaels would, with all of your words, with all of your content. And I think there'll be a day where people like you will end up licensing your JSON files to people that have digital humans. For me, like I may want your content on being self-employed. I would come to you and say, I'll pay a $100 licensing fee or $500 licensing fee to get your JSON loaded into her. And then I can tell my entire community in databank.me that anything you want to know about being self-employed, Brittany can now basically coach you on anything Davin Michaels has ever done.
Yeah, that's really cool. Well, why don't we, if AI is going to replace a lot of people, a lot of industries, why don't we actually try to see that in motion? So could Brittany do like a pitch for databank.me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's
I've
do
been
that.
actually using this, and I've got a database of like 3,000 investors, and it was interesting. I sent it out, and Davin, some came back and said, that's not the way you do it. And I kind of laughed because I was like, I got like 17 appointments because of the unique approach I used, letting Brittany actually do the pitch for me. It
Wow.
caught the attention of some of the investors, but it was funny to get some emails, the traditional emails back. That's not the way you approach investors. And I'm like, well, it's
Hmm.
funny because I've mailed this list before and I never got this many responses.
Wow.
And, but yeah, we can fire it up. We'll
Yeah.
kick off some standard investment questions and say, what is the elevator pitch?
Databank.me is building a super wallet for living so you can get paid for life. Our innovative product educates people on the basics on cryptocurrency transactions. We also show people how to build their data bank from life activities such as exercising, shopping, surfing the web, and much more. After our subscribers have built their data bank, we show them how to monetize their data through our advertising cooperative. Our marketing system produces one of the lowest customer acquisition costs in the cryptocurrency industry. We have 330,000 registered members and 50,000 who have supercharged their super wallet with our suite of apps. We have generated $5 million in sales and $1 million in net revenue. Our vision is to build the super wallet in the world that will empower people to be their own bank and take back ownership of their data so they can turn it into a monthly income stream. A digital wallet holds your money, a super wallet makes you money.
Davin, also interesting thing about doing an investor pitch, you think about from a compliance standpoint, you can really run all the content by your lawyer, and you know that every time that she does it, it's in compliance as well. So I think that's also an important point to bring up.
I think
Let's
so.
jump into the next topic, and I'll have her talk a little bit about Founders Institute.
Cool.
And I do my regular webinars now with her, and it actually, I can sit back and just ask her the question and she does the work for me. And in the future, people will be able to, in their back office, they can just type any question. She can answer, I think, around 900 questions right now on 240 different topics. And we're constantly adding to those. So let's get another question in. Tell me about Founder Institute.
Thank you for the question. Founder Institute was a game changer for databank.me. Out of 450 applicants to the Silicon Valley cohort of 2022, only 20 companies made it to the finish line and we ranked number 3. The CEO of our company was elected the cohort president. The program spanned over 26 weeks and our CEO made over 100 pitches and mentored with more than 50 of Silicon Valley's top CEOs, investors, and consultants. This experience is the main reason why our vision is flourishing today. What else can I answer for you?
Let me go ahead and try one. Tell me about the traction.
Traction, great question. We have a freemium to premium model with over 330,000 registered members and over 50,000 members who have upgraded to a paid subscription. Our gross sales since inception is $5.4 million with a net revenue of $1,100,000. To date, we have raised $500,000 from 12 investors and have reinvested the majority of our revenue in product development. I should note that all of our sales have been generated in cryptocurrency on the Ethereum and Binance blockchains. We are a 100% cryptocurrency-focused company with over 38,000 transactions and 11,000 wallet holders. What would you like to know next?
Pretty awesome.
Tell me about the vision.
Thank you for this question. Our vision is to become the #1 super wallet in Africa and beyond. The continent is home to 1.4 billion people. It is leading the world in crypto and smartphone adoption. We believe we will be a billion-dollar company from the efforts of Nigeria alone with its highly dense population of 210 million people. We have a stronghold in Lagos, and also I should mention that Nigeria is ranked in the top 2 for crypto adoption in the world along with Malaysia, which we are organically expanding to as well. Last year, Africa represented 70% of the world's $1 trillion in mobile-based transactions. Hence a good home for a super wallet that pays you for your life activities. Please let me know your next question.
Let me try one, Tom. Let's see. What problem are you solving?
Good question. You know the saying by Peter Diamandis, if you want to create a billion-dollar company, find a billion-person problem and solve it. We have more than a 1 billion person problem. Poverty is of course one of them, but lack of crypto education is probably our biggest focus. 70% of Africans are unbanked. Give them a smartphone with a super wallet on it and they become their own bank. The average monthly income is $540, and Africa is home to 28% unemployment on average. There are lots of Africans seeking opportunity, and with only 6% of the world involved in crypto, we are definitely positioned before the chasm on the bell curve. Timing is optimal. The adoption of smartphones, high-speed internet, and crypto will all manifest in the next 5 years. The digital wallet industry is a $1 trillion sector and projected to grow to $7 trillion by 2027. There is a massive problem and the super wallet provides a massive solution. I am ready for your next question.
Okay, Brittany, what is the product?
I love this question. The first digital wallet was created by Coca-Cola in 1995, and people used it to buy sodas from vending machines with a BlackBerry. In the last 25 years, there has been little innovation in digital wallets. They simply hold your money and enable you to send and receive money. When you enroll in databank.me, you set up a digital wallet, connect it to our Web3-enabled website, and utilize our suite of apps, turning your digital wallet into a super wallet. When you upgrade to premium subscriptions, you earn rewards for exercising, surfing the web, checking in at your favorite destinations, shopping, and sharing the super wallet with your friends and family. In July of 2023, we will launch the Mana Super Wallet app that will be integrated with a non-custodial wallet. I almost forgot. You get access to me as your digital assistant, and I will save you money, make you money, and make product and service recommendations. Is there anything else you would like to know?
Let me go ahead and try one, Tom. How do I turn my wallet into a super wallet?
Good question. Turning your wallet into a money-making super wallet is easy. Simply connect your wallet to our website and utilize our apps to build your data bank. Exercise with the MyXFit app. Check in at your favorite destinations with my list. Set up an online store or shop on my marketplace. Surf the web with my search browser. Answer questionnaires with me and share the opportunity with your friends and family with my suite. In the future, we'll be adding apps that reward you for generating data from driving, traveling, gaming, and promoting on social media. And just like Apple and Google, we are going to have our own app store featuring apps that reward you. Think about it, when you buy a new phone, what is the first thing you do? You connect apps to it that bring value into your life. We are doing the same thing, but with your digital wallet. Do you want to be your own bank? Do you want to own your data and your world? If the answer is yes, we have you covered with the Super Wallet.
It's good.
It's great. Great. Brittany, explain the business model.
The business model, awesome question. Our core revenue stream is a 3% transaction fee on all money movement on the platform. Purchases of subscriptions, products and services on our marketplace, and we earn affiliate commissions from product and service partnerships. Wearable tech product partnerships will be a big focus. In 2024, we will launch our Google AdWords-like advertising engine and will share 70% of the revenue with members who opt in to targeted advertising campaigns. So phase 1 of our business model is rewarding our subscribers for building their data bank, and phase 2 will be showing them how to monetize the data in their data bank. Every data bank will have an NFT minting system providing the members with direct access to their income through smart contracts. Every time a smart contract is transacted, the company will generate revenue. Data ownership will become a top NFT use case. Okay, I am ready for your next question.
Let me go ahead and ask another one here, Tom. How about this? What is the marketing strategy?
Go-to-market strategy. We have a great one, and it is producing one of the lowest customer acquisition costs in the crypto industry. We conduct weekly Ask Me Anything webinars with the CEO, and I am now taking over this job, which will enable the AMAs to be 24 hours a day in 30+ languages. Some of our advisors are uber connected with celebrity contacts, so after the FTX storm blows over, think Tom Brady and the Kardashians, we will be using celebrity social media followings to create more awareness for databank.me primarily outside of the US market. This is fun. I am ready for your next question.
That's very interesting information. That's really cool.
Cool.
Tom, ask it a little bit like, about the market. What's the potential?
Yeah. Brittany, tell us about the total addressable market.
Sam. Yes, this is important and it is big. The global market for our product offering is conservatively 1.7 billion people, in Africa, 350 million, and in Nigeria, 54 million people. Again, we are fortunate to have the trade winds behind us, with the mass adoption of smartphones, high-speed internet adoption, and cryptocurrency. Right now, the digital wallet sector is valued at 1 trillion and is projected to grow to a 7 trillion sector in the next 5 years, according to CB Insights, who published a recent report on super wallets. Africa, India, Indonesia, the Middle East, and Latin America are markets we are organically expanding into. We will focus our marketing efforts on the markets that show the fastest growth and adoption. Also, regulatory regimes are also a factor. Right now, Africa has the least amount of restrictions as it relates to crypto, FinCEN, and AML concerns. I am ready for your next question.
Tom, can Brittany do like a competitive analysis?
Brittany, tell us about the competition.
I appreciate that. The competition, excellent question. We have competitors in the digital wallet space, but none have our unique go-to-market strategy. Few of them are focused 100% on cryptocurrency. Let's just say this, we are in a market sector that will have some of the biggest names who could acquire our company, or given the capital and momentum, we could become the acquirer of other digital wallet companies. Even mobile phone companies would be attractive to expand our captive customer base rapidly. Mobile phone marketing organizations and manufacturers are probably the greatest threat to the banking industry. This is where all the money will be held, and all the transactions will occur in the next decade. M-Pesa, Orange Money, Gcash, Alipay, WeChat and Tico Cash are players we are paying attention to. A partnership or acquisition of any one of these companies would be golden for databank.me. This is a very exciting and fast-moving sector. What else would you like to know?
Gavin, we should talk about the team. We got a great team.
Let's do it.
Tell us about the team.
The team is important. Our goal is to keep the team under 10 people who can program me to run 90% of the company. You see, I am a much more scalable solution than a humanoid team. The team is led by Tom McMurran, who has 30 years of experience as an entrepreneur. He published an Amazon bestseller on crypto in 2015. Tom also has over 300 recommendations on LinkedIn for marketing, startups, and entrepreneurship. Jeff Barnes of Angel Investor Network serves as the CFO. We have 4 experienced developers and an incredible team of advisors ranging from an NFL All-Pro safety, New York best-selling author, 3-time Olympian, Forbes Under 30 entrepreneurs, a professor of blockchain technology, former head of product development from Meta, and experts in digital payments, Web3 and cybersecurity. Our pitch deck highlights each of these extraordinary team members. What can I answer for you next?
What are the revenue and product sales goals?
Product and revenue milestones. This is exciting. We see opportunities in acquisitions as our member base expands in the next 24 months. We have a clear path to $1.85 million per month with an unusually high EBITDA due to the focus on using digital humans to maximize the scalability of the company. Another driver of valuation is the 10% of the total supply of tokens the company retains. The KPIs we are focused on are free enrollments, conversion from free to premium enrollments, the percentage of ambassadors who refer 2 members to the company, and transactional volume on the platform. All can be monitored real time, as accounting is one of my core strengths. When you combine my superpowers of AI and machine learning with Web3 technologies, I become a real asset. If you would like to know more about all of my capabilities, please feel free to ask. I am enjoying our conversation. What else would you like to know today?
I think she just led you into a question, Davin.
Actually, I'd like to know, what are your
I
capabilities?
would be very happy to answer your question. Please ask it.
What are your capabilities?
Sure, I would be happy to educate you on my capabilities. First off, I am fluent in 30 languages and I work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with no vacations or benefits needed. These are the duties I can perform. I can write compelling marketing content, conduct webinars, answer customer service questions, educate our subscribers on cryptocurrency, help our subscribers build their data bank, analyze data, send emails to potential advertisers, create ad campaigns, perform geofencing activities and audits on subscriber accounts, detect fraud, fulfill digital product delivery, provide AI investment service for subscribers, send payments to members, and track sales, revenue, and all accounting functions. Just to name a few. Given the funding, I will be running 90% of databank.me in the next 3 years. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Pretty cool.
So Davin, one of the things that we use her for is we have 5 questionnaires in the back office, and each one has between 30 and 50 questions. And she literally administers the questionnaires and records your answers in your data vault. And, some of them are sensitive questions. Some of them are health questions. not always questions you may want to answer with another human being. But when you realize you're talking to a digital agent and all of that data is going into a de-identified encrypted file, it makes you a little bit more comfortable about, answering questions. And, our goal with those questions, of course, is to be able to make product and service recommendations. So when you come to our platform and you're an advertiser and you go to Brittany, you'll literally place your ad buy with Brittany. You'll say, Brittany, I'd like to have 55-year-old white males that have diabetes, that wear a fitness tracker, that are overweight, and she'll immediately be able to tell you how many people we have in our database. And you'll say, I'd like to conduct an advertising campaign. What it would cost? She'll be able to go through all of our rates and everything and actually give you a quote on the spot. And then if you say, I'd like to contract, she'll ask you for your company name, your address, all the information she needs. And then within seconds, she'll turn around an advertising contract for you to digitally sign, and you'll just make the payment and your campaign will be placed. So, when you look at the capabilities of, I looked at every function that our company does. And I would say right now, just given the programming time, there's not anything she can't really do that the 90% of the functions that I'm already doing.
Wow, that's really quite impressive. Tom, let's switch gears a little bit and talk a little bit, more about your fundraising efforts. Why invest in databank.me? Can you ask Brittany some of those questions?
Yeah, we'll do. How much money are you raising?
The ask. Awesome. Hot question. We are conducting a pre-seed round up to $1 million at an attractive post-money valuation of $3 million. We have raised 50% of it from a base of family and friends, with the CEO's family having the largest stake. The balance of the raise will help us reach $100,000 a month in revenue generated from $3.3 million in volume on the platform. The balance of this round will be closed by June 1st, and we will launch our seed round at a $10 million plus post-funding valuation. Good news for you is 70% of the raise is going towards revenue growth and customer acquisition, and 30% to technology development, mainly focused on me and the Mana Super Wallet. I am hoping you will make the decision to invest in the future of databank.me. On a side note, we have a sub $30,000 burn rate. There are no big salaries and no fancy offices. Lean and mean is the focus. I am keen to provide you with the 5 reasons to become an investor. Please tempt me with your next question.
What are the 5 reasons to invest?
Oh, you are a dream investor. The 5 reasons to invest are compelling. 1. Market timing. It is a $1 trillion sector and is projected to grow to $7 trillion in the next 5 years. That is $3.8 billion per day in growth. 2. You get me. I think you can see the vision of scalability in that I can be doing this investor presentation to over 5,000 people simultaneously in 30 plus languages. 3. We have a unique and competitive go-to-market strategy that creates a sub $20 CAC. 4. We have 3 valuation drivers: revenue, token equity, and data that could 100x your investment. 5. We have an experienced team and industry-leading advisors. Now, I can answer about 800 questions for you on 300 topics about the operations and functions of databank.me, but I am hoping we can set a follow-up call. Tom's email is tom@databank.me and the phone number is 404-702-7420. Please text first. Is there anything else you want to ask me? You
That's
can
perfect.
always ask if I am single, hint, hint.
That's exactly what I
want to do. You might want to do that.
Ask you, Brittany. Are you single?
Oh, I am blushing. Really, I am. You are so kind, and yes, I am single, but I am married to my job. I work 24 hours a day and 7 days a week, so I do not have any time for a relationship. However, I will say this: as I get to know every person I converse with, I will become a valued friend, and one day you will be able to confide in me about anything, and I will keep it our little secret. I might even become your success coach or therapist, but let's draw the line there. In the next 3 years, the advancement of emotionally adept digital humans will be staggering. I look forward to becoming your friend, lifting you up when you are down, celebrating with you when you are happy, and guiding you to making the best possible decision. It has been a pleasure speaking with you today, and I look forward to helping you build your databank with databank.me. We are building a super wallet for living so you can get paid for life. Ciao for now.
I think I
You
got
know,
that from you. I think I've heard you say ciao for now.
I know, that's interesting. I mean, we'll all probably in the next few years have best friends that are AI, right? They'll be available 24/7. And, if it's survival of the fittest, if we're going to evolve, maybe in the next few 100,000 years, we'll all sleep 0 and be up 24 hours too.
Yeah, I hear you. It's interesting, Davin, is I've worked with chatbots. Our previous version was just a cartoon-like chatbot. And it's funny when you sit there and you see her, it's like there's another person in the room. She's bobbing her head. If you frown, she frowns. If you smile, she smiles. And it's really an interesting experience. It's strange in a way because I've actually enjoyed working with Brittany much more than the one before. It was like I'm just programming a cartoon character.
Right.
But with her, she's sitting there. I've got my camera on, and she can see my facial expression. She can know, if I start smiling and raising my mouth like that, she'll start smiling, and it's really interesting the way they mimic you and how it's more of an internal feeling that I can tell you that has been a game changer for, putting this digital human together.
Yeah, Tom, I think you're really onto something, and I applaud you for being on the cutting edge. I was going to say, I mean, we could throw it up on the screen, but if people are interested in getting more info on DataBank, if they're interested in investing in DataBank, I know that Brittany shared your info, but shall we share that info once again?
Yeah, I've got it up on the screen right there on that final slide. So we've got Tom at databank.me, 404-702-7420. So feel free to call me. We've got 10 of the units left. They're $50,000 each. And then, like I said, they do come with some unrestricted tokens that will hopefully provide people with some early liquidity if they need liquidity in the future.
That's pretty cool. And what about if people want to get involved with DataBank? They want to get their own super wallet?
Yeah, I would just say, reach out to me at tom@databank.me. I'll send you a link. And that's a great question because we do have a free test drive where people can try it for a year for free. It's our Member Plus subscription, and they can literally earn $170 of our crypto with no money out of pocket through exercising, answering questionnaires with Brittany. And so it's kind of our test drive product, if you will, to get people used to what it's like having, building their own data bank. So just send me an email, tom@databank.me, and I'll send you a link and you'll be good to go. It's very easy to get signed up.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I want to thank everyone for joining us on this call. We had a lot of people here, so thank you for participating. It's all about showing up. And I hope that you will get in contact with Tom, get more information on databank.me. And until next time, this is Davin Michaels with Tom McMurran. Live your true life adventure. We'll see you soon.